October the 18th, 2018 is a video of my 1930 Harley Davidson VL. Easier than taking a bunch of pictures. Everybody can see what they want to see. Fully restored. It's not perfect. It has a few character flaws. And it's dusty from sitting in storage for the last 3 years. Not all the nuts and bolts and screws are correct. There's some dust here that I should have cleaned off, but I didn't. But I'm replacing them as I can. It's got an original carbon speedometer, which I deliberately did not restore. It's functional. If the bike was to be correct for 1930, it would have had the fiber gear and setup as far as that goes on the rear wheel, but I chose to go with the hub mounted one. Same as the shifter is 1931 or later, but I do have the original. Carburetor is a Linkard M31, which was an acceptable replacement for the DLX88 that they came with, which is a pot metal piece of junk. It's got a couple scratches as noted in my ad from an accident involving my 1933 Ford, which happened in my garage. That would be the 1933 Ford. And the front bumper of the car, the bike was sitting on the ground. Ran into the side cover of the bike and crunched it in. Obviously that's been replaced. If somebody really wants the old one, they can have it. Clips and lines and things that are there are proper. First year of internal drum brakes. Only year of the dual solar cycle headlights, the Klaxon 11 horn, and the round toolbox. The year before this, they were used in the last year, the JD, but they changed them out because of accidents. On the JD, the difference being that this toolbox faces the other direction, so when the bike's on its side stand and you open the door, all the tools fall out. Generator's been changed over to a two-brush generator by Perry Reuter in Canada, who is in every antique motorcycle magazine the guy for generators. And he also does a conversion for the voltage regulator that makes it all electronic, but it still fits inside the original case, so you don't know it's there. In the battery case is a reproduction Harley battery that's hollow, and inside of it is a 6-volt lithium-ion battery. So electrics are upgraded. This is the major damage that occurred in the accident. This got pushed up against the workbench when the other side got dented, so there's a scratch on the cover that'll need to be replaced. I have a replacement water slide decal for it. Other than that, there's nothing else got mangled. I don't think there's any more scratches on it, other than the fender on the other side. And it has one broken spoke. And I didn't know that until after it was powder coated, so it just got wired off here. Which pisses me off because I wouldn't have had it powder coated if I had known that was damaged. Rims are powder coated, just so they don't rust. And that, boys and girls, is pretty much it. It's got everything that the VL came with. 1 year only, oiler covered, not restored, just like the carbon speedometer on purpose. Transmission is the wrong year, as noted in my ads. It has the right 6-tooth kicker gear. However, it should be changed over to the later model kicker gear, which is somewhere in my collection of stuff here, and I will include. There's the air cleaner, an original housing. It'll go with the bike, obviously. Any other parts somebody wants to take with them, they're welcome to have. Also, the seat that's on the bike is a Messenger, and it's a tan leather, and it's got some miles on it. But I do have in my possession, which will also go with the bike, a brand new two-tone Messenger seat. Because the seat that was on the bike earlier, which is this one, got a big dent in the side of it when it was pushed up against the workbench. Fortunately, that's all that happened to the bike. So there it is in a nutshell. 1930 Harley Davidson VL. God, I hope this video is short enough to actually send somewhere.